going back to the whole stereotype things, right? You talked to this Korean local,
Yeah.
and they told you, I think you told me this. They were basically trying to discuss with you stereotypes that they have of American people. Correct? Something like that.
Yeah. You want me to run it down how everything that happened? So
Shoot.
first, let's start from the top. I met this local, or I met a couple locals at a language exchange, actually. And so at these language exchanges, they pair American speakers or English speakers, sorry, along with Korean speakers, along with people from all walks of life. There was Germans there, yeah, a lot of people, and we were paired up with a table with some local Koreans. One was like 21, the other one was like 40 something. So essentially, I asked them, I was like, "What are some American stereotypes that you guys have for us?" After that question, at least, and he said, "Well, you guys don't seem like you guys care very much about what other people think about you, which is great. Another thing is you guys are really aggressive, or like very, yeah, aggressive, and I think they said angry, but he didn't mean it in a way of being like, oh, we're angry all the time. It's just like we're not afraid to like speak our minds." And then another foreigner basically said that we are not in touch with our softer side as men. That's the best way I can explain it. They said that American men want to be more like macho. Like they're really hyper into being a macho.
Okay, I can see that.
Well, I guess in they were saying like Korean men aren't trying to be macho all the time. I guess they're like more softer or something like that. And the person basically said that even along with something like, oh, Korean guys are okay with getting work done. They're more open to getting work done versus American men aren't, I guess is what she was trying to say. But at the same time, I don't know. She was just saying that we're too macho for our own good, I guess.
Going off what you said about like Korean guys aren't afraid to wear makeup or get work done.
Yeah.
I noticed that some guys were wearing makeup in Korea.
Yes.
And I noticed that I saw this was very like I saw it more. This was one observation I saw that was kind of not very very common, but more prevalent than I would have thought. Was that a lot of Korean men gets their eyebrows tattooed.
Yeah. So actually, we both go to a Korean guy to get our car repaired. And I spoke to him about this because I had an Olive Young bag in my car from Korea. And he goes, why do you have a bag in there with Korean? I was like, I just came back from Korea, yada, yada, yada. He goes, oh, and we started chatting about it. And he said that, yeah, even the Korean men, they're worried about how they look now. Like they have like tattoos on their eyes. I was like, is it really that common? He's like, yeah, it's really common. And also a local said that, yeah, a lot of Korean men get their eyebrows tattooed, like a lot.
I was on the subway and I saw a guy, his joint was fresh.
And it's not just younger. It's not just younger.
Oh, this guy was old. This guy was middle-aged.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. We're not just talking about people like our age, like young people. No, there's like 50, 60-year-olds with their eyebrows tattooed.
Yeah. Okay. What was one of the stereotypes they broke down?
I remember those three. Oh, one was saying that, actually, no. Other than that, it was mainly like anger. I think one was trying to be funny, and he says, "Oh, people say that Americans are stupid." I was like, "Come on, bro. I'm American. Like, yes, I'm Chinese, but I'm American." I was like, "What is that supposed to mean?" He goes, "Oh, I'm just joking. Like, you guys aren't stupid, but that's what some people will think about Americans." I was like, "What the heck, man? They're like, what do you think about Koreans?" Which I didn't answer because I didn't have anything bad. It just says people in Korea think that. People from America think all Koreans look good. That's what people think. But yeah. But I would also want to say one thing where you said that you notice a lot of Korean guys wearing makeup. One, I will say this. I looked it up. They say like 3% of Korean men wear makeup. But I definitely think that it's more prevalent in more youthful areas. Like we were in Hongdae. And when I was walking around Apgujeong and I guess some places in Myeongdong, as well as Ikseodong with the cafes, I saw a lot more. A lot. But when we were in like the markets, I didn't really see that many. But in those hot spots, yeah, you saw a lot of guys. And I think some people wouldn't even notice, but because I don't want to say I know makeup, but I can tell when someone's skin is too clear, and some people's skin was too clear.
Oh, you mean finesse? Okay, okay.
Yeah, because and then people are like maybe they just have really good skin. I was like, no, everyone's skin has blemishes, but some people were just completely one tone. I'm like, all right, that's like some what's it called, cover up.
Mm.
And also speaking of makeup, in Korea is probably one of the one places where I see people openly just in public applying makeup. Like on the metro or on the subway or in the parks or things like that, I would see people just patting their face with cover up. Like
Really? No, I see that. I see that all the time, though.
even in the States, I don't
I
see
see
that in
that.
the
I
States
see
very
that like
much.
universally.
Oh, yeah, maybe I was just paying attention to it more in Korea.